Economics or geography? No. What I was continuing. Economics sectors. Just tell me the last topic that I touched. So last week you got a nice holiday, Monday. Then
Science.
somebody told me I was out of station, so you got some
Nothing.
same lectures last Monday.
Only science, chemistry.
Okay. Under sectors of Indian economy, just tell me what I'm doing. You said I have not completed this.
No, you are
Only water resources. Water resources I have stopped in the dams, is it?
No, sir, water resource was completed.
No. Not completed. I just run through the chapter. Today we'll complete. Because that chapter is full, not available for your board exam, but there are certain things. Just show me your notebook. Anybody? Completed. Pass it over. Hey, look, for water resources, I just discussed the entire chapter. Explain the major advantages or disadvantages of construction of dams. Is that?
You have given that.
Given here, water scarcity causes. Okay. So write down the next heading as per your volume. Hey, Raj. When you come late, you take the permission and then you are buzzing me. Okay, write the next small subheading. I haven't given any notes on RH, is it? RH, rainwater harvesting, that will be right.
Sir, given on rainwater harvesting.
But उसका methods, techniques, detail में नहीं किया ना?
नहीं.
Write down RH. I just give one line, maybe repeat it, then we'll go ahead with the explanation. Rainwater harvesting. A cheaper alternative. Did I say viable on that day?
Yes.
Okay, you write cheaper alternative for the dam's construction process. This is the first thing you have to write. So today's date, 27th.
27.
Write down the objectives. 1. To meet ever increasing demand. To meet ever increasing demand of fresh water. To meet ever increasing demand of fresh water. 2. To reduce speedy I'm writing that word to reduce PD. I mean, it's इसका पूरा clear. Why are you sitting in a zigzag mode? Speedy runoff and flooding. To increase groundwater level or underground, whichever you want. Groundwater level and to facilitate water recharging. I'll tell you all this whatever it is. And to facilitate water recharging. Last one. Growing population. Coupled with, combined with, uncertain rainfall, RH is the only solution. RH is the only solution for future water scarcity problem. Growing population coupled with uncertain rainfall, comma or semicolon, RH is the only solution for future water scarcity. Future water scarcity problem. And we'll be doing methods of RH. I'm doing this topic in detail because questions are expected from here on. So we have A, traditional method, which was a method, traditional method, and the traditional method, bamboo drip irrigation. Bamboo drip irrigation, and B, modern method, yeah. Modern method, इसमें one, rooftop rainwater collection. This is what we are going to do in detail. What's the point of this process? क्या हो गया? It's not space.
Right, that is it.
Then you can relax and explain.
Yes, right.
Yeah, please. Where is the attendance sheet? Everyone signed it? Page circle.
Yes.
Where is this? Where is the attendance sheet? Those who signing is. Okay, let us come back to you. Shall I explain?
Yes, sir.
Everyone have copy?
No, sir.
Okay. So in my absence, this chapter was left in half. That's what you are saying. Okay, we'll finish off this chapter. Normally, this chapter comes from map work, a little bit of project. Project, I don't know your teachers might initiate or not, but definitely you'll have only one topic. This is what in detail. Anybody can tell me the problem of water scarcity meaning that we have done in my last class in your own words. Who was that expert who has given the definition? Falcon Mark. Who was he? Swedish expert. Chalo, you being an expert of my subject, can you tell me on your own water scarcity? In your building, there is water scarcity. How do you define it?
Shortage of water.
Shortage of water, I'll accept that. What else? Not fulfilling the demand of water. Very good. What else? Advika एक ही बच्चा absent है. All are absent. Who is Advika?
Tejas भी absent है.
Tejas is absent. So we'll expect them. What else you feel water scarcity means? Insufficiency of water. For what are you saying? Filling the bottle or washing the clothes?
For
Drinking and agriculture.
essential needs of humans.
Essential needs of humans. Do you have any time gone through this water scarcity?
No.
Not at all. So what is that? Your building has a good water connection for 24 hours service. If at all one day there is a problem with a motor or some electricity failure, what is the first thing you need to shout at? No. So whenever we talk about the word source of the water for you and me, is it the building watchman? Maybe because he only wants to that tap or whatever connections. But if you go to interior parts of Maharashtra, don't go outside Maharashtra also, there are many regions which are termed as dry regions. You know which regions? Have you heard about this Marathwada region?
Yes.
Completely dry. Forget about agriculture. Even I heard drinking water is a real trouble. So how to solve that problem? We have got a topic in our CBSE pattern which is called as RH. Rainwater harvesting. Is it rainwater harvesting something new for you and me? We can't harvest the water. We can harvest crops. We can go for vegetation also. How can you harvest water? No idea. You know what is underground water table? Who will define what is underground water table?
The level of water inside the ground.
That's okay. The highest level of saturation where water table is found. In Maharashtra, if you have seen any bore wells, you know what are bore wells? They put the cylindrical pipes inside the ground. Normally it goes 100 feet, 200 feet, maybe more than that. If my neighbor is going for 100 feet and he has got a good supply of water, what I'll do, I'll go 200 feet. And my neighbor will go for 300 feet. It's a competition of going deep down. Cost is involved. But then what I'm trying to do, reduce the mixed water underground water. So I have used some word called recharging somewhere. You don't know where it is? Third point. Recharging. Can we do recharging of the underground water also? How? Recharging of the mobile phone I heard. है ना? Pop up करो. मेरा mobile phone का balance खत्म हो गया. Recharge करो. How do we recharge the water? Rainfall. You think rainfall is the only source? Is it correct? Whenever you have seen a hand pump in your rural area, now the hand pump is attached with a nearby small path. Excel water जाता है और उधर एक ऐसा circular बना के रखता है. What is that circular area? Whatever excess water that you are wasting it, that water again goes back into the soil. And soil से अच्छा filter अभी कोई नहीं मिलेगा. The layers of the soil. So we always believe this topic, at least for the time being, is very crucial. Why is it crucial? I've written something uncertain rainfall. Is it our rainfall uncertain? Uncertain in what aspect I'm saying? Okay, understood. What is uncertain by the way? Unequal. That's correct. Uncertain in two aspects. One in terms of time. Are we punctual? No? It's okay. It's okay. Indians are like that only. We come late and then we say, "Wait, Indian standard time is right time का है." तो फिर मैं तुम जल्दी आए. It's my problem. So that rainfall is also like you and me. It doesn't come on time. Normally हमारा rainfall कब से कब तक है? June to September. Is it June 1st it's going to start? June 2nd week, June 3rd week, July 1st week, and goes back in the September 1st week only. मतलब पूरा 4 month का rainfall it can give it in 1 month also. Can we go and stop the rainfall? नहीं ऐसा नहीं चलेगा. हर 2 दिन में regulator घुमाता हूँ बंद चालू हो no ना. Rainfall will never listen to us. Already I heard some pre-monsoon showers were here. Yes. Hey, Hindi no, so that's good. I traveled to deep down somewhere in India only. So we had every evening heavy rainfall. So the work that I've gone for couldn't done, but it's done. But then we call these as what? Pre-monsoon shower. Is pre-monsoon shower dependable or not dependable? Not dependable. Dependable. The word is pre. उसका मतलब क्या है? ये जैसे उसका क्या बोलते हैं हिंदी में झलक दिखाता है, झलक, ट्रेलर है, मेन पिक्चर तो बाकी है। What is that main picture? पूरा अपना गटर भर गया और हम लोग गटर के साथ जा रहे हैं। Not at least in Mumbai, but at least in Mumbai. There are two situations I'm explaining. One situation no water, one situation full of water. So how do I save this water? By allowing the water to seep through the underground. I mean, in the city area, you cannot see this ground very much. Correct? Everywhere we have concrete, everywhere we have tar or road or whatever, or the footpath. But in rural areas, normally soil ground है ना. So what do you think that what excess water will go deeper? So that is the technique of this. So when I use the word cheaper alternative, you remember that video that I've shown, one of the largest dam in Asia in the world, perfectly done by Chinese only. How difficult it is to construct a dam, but then how much cost is involved, how much money is involved, how much displacement of the people. But don't you think here anything is happening like that? No. No displacement, no construction. Only have to allow the rooftop water, which I'll be explaining here, to pass through the underground. There is one small picture in your volume. I'll just show. That is one of the techniques. Okay, every building in our area has a terrace. Are you seeing this? This is which method? Modern method or a traditional method? Modern method. उसके अंदर क्या नाम दिया है? It is rooftop rainwater collection. What is the cost involved here? The only cost is involved, we need to have this pipes. Are you seeing? It has to go through underground, and if you want, you can put a hand pump or something you can use. Is this cost equivalent to a dam construction? Absolutely not. Every building can go ahead. Yes. So that is what this rainwater harvesting. Now you read through all these lines and tell me where you want me to explain on my left hand side. Right hand side anywhere I'm going to go ahead. Any point you want me to explain? Either here or in the textbook, or you have something new ideas to be shared or asked, I'm ready. If not, I'll go with this. Bamboo drip irrigation. Sure? Okay. Now we are dividing this rainwater harvesting into two. One is traditional and other is modern. Why it is traditional? Is it in vogue? You know what is vogue? Is it in practice now? You don't know where it is practiced or what it is. Maybe. It was practiced in the Meghalaya hilltop regions where, if you have seen a bamboo tree carefully, okay? What is that bamboo has this in between growth. Now what rural people used to do, they cut the bamboo in half. It's more like a pipe if you have seen carefully. And ये जो interior part है ना, they chisel it up. What is the chiseling it up? Just remove it, and they try to collect this bamboo from a stream area to a lower area. And it is not huge water, some maybe stream films of water. In your textbook, it is given per day they used to collect this much amount of waters. Is it very easy source of collecting water? How many liters?
18 to 20.
For you and me, it is nothing because we have so much of water supply. But for the rural area, but for that Meghalaya hilly region, this was quite a practice. But now this practice is stopped. Now we have this method in which we use the three words. We say recharging, then we say collecting. Okay, and most important, the slogan of our watershed management in India is this. I'll have to give this time, I have to give you explanation of this. Arrest water and percolate water. Guess what is the meaning? Why the government of India is raising this slogan? Can we arrest the water? No. Yes. You can't arrest the water. Which water they are talking about? Correct. You can say excess rainwater, correct? Before it is going and joining where? See to हमारे नजदीक ही. Before it joins the drains, correct है ना? So that there is two things we can easily avoid. One, flooding. Flooding avoid कर सकता है. Second, we can save which water? Fresh water, and recharge which water? Underground water. So this is what we are going to do in the further topic. So one, we are going to discuss what is modern method, and that popular method is rooftop. The diagram gives you clear. Under that, we will be saying we are going to collecting the water, we are going to recharge the underground water, and the slogan of which management. Water management is arrest water and percolate water. Who can give me the meaning of percolate water?
Let it pass.
Very good.
Allow the rainwater to seep in.
Very good. How can we allow the rainwater? By providing certain mechanism. Did I say one of the famous cricketer of India? He was the first person in Mumbai to go for this arrest. I think we have tried some videos also, where the water is getting collected and it is allowing the water to seep. If every building, every house does this, which is not very costly, automatically we can increase the which water? Underground water table. Right, the rules ahead.
The water retention in soil and water percolation.
Water retention means holding on to the amount of water, and percolation is allowing the water to seep to. दोनों अलग अलग. Recharging and with the notes I'll explain. Sure. Right now. Traditional method I'm giving, so you can write A down and then you can go ahead. Right. Normally practiced, A point I'm giving. Normally practiced in the hilly regions of Western Himalayas. Was normally practiced in the hilly regions of Western Himalayas. Second one, we'll give short points. Individual efforts by diverting efforts. Yes. By diverting excess water from channels. The whole name of channels. From channels, you put the whole name. There is not any full name. Gulls or pools. GULS and KULS. Gulls or pools. Full stop. In Meghalaya. Next one. All short ones. In Meghalaya, bamboo drip irrigation. Did I write the word? Mistake. In Meghalaya, bamboo drip irrigation was practiced by tribal communities. In Meghalaya, bamboo drip irrigation was practiced by tribal communities, through which 18 to 20 liters, through which 18 to 20 liters of water, through which 18 to 20 liters of water were collected a day. Per day, na? Per month. Actually, it's correct. You said per day. 18 to 20 liters of water was collected per day from hilly streams, hilly regions or hilly streams. Streams which appear in the hilly regions. That's it. I can go for modern method, and then I'll be giving bamboo drip irrigation from your volume also. Then we can go ahead. So modern method, put that, already put this heading. If not, directly write B1 and start writing. Modern method. A common method of RH. A common method of RH finding a cheaper alternative. The common method of RH, finding a cheaper alternative, mainly in the regions of, mainly in high rainfall regions. Underline that word high rainfall. Let me just give a break for your writing. Why did I mention that word high rainfall regions? Huh? It's not possible in Maharashtra.
It is
Possible. But Maharashtra doesn't come under high rainfall regions. No?
Mumbai coast.
Mumbai coastal. Why only high rainfall regions? Can't we practice in Rajasthan?
No, because water is not there.
Can I practice in Meghalaya?
Yes.
Why?
Excess water.
Which is the place?
Nice.
Mossing. How much is the annual rainfall? 1020. Always remember. Centimeters annual rainfall. I am very doubtful that when this Mumbai was drowning, Mumbai mein jo, you were born that year? 2006 and 7. Mumbai was deep in trouble just for 1 or 2 nights. One night and the second day. I said 1000 centimeters. You know how much centimeters Mumbai received? Not born to not to ask. Even I was not born during the NRL25 or any other time, but I have heard and I have read the books also. So it was only 9 centimeters of rainfall in Mumbai. Only 9 centimeters. So look at that. Centimeters. Millimeters में नहीं बताते, centimeters. Because rain gauge में cms में जाता है. Imagine what will happen if we get half the rainfall of Meghalaya, 500 centimeters. Why Mumbai is so rainfall friendly? Because that day Arabian Sea had the highest of the high tide. There are 2 tides, spring and neap tide. Arabian Sea was swelling with the water. The highest tide तो पानी ज़्यादा रहता है. And हमारा सारा rainfall का पानी गटर लेके sea में जाएगा. So what will happen? Confluence. What is that confluence? Sudden swell of water. Navi Mumbai, which is considered to be far better than what is Mumbai, but even Navi Mumbai has drowned. If you have gone to Vashi railway station, the subway. That subway was full with the water. I came the next morning with some great difficulty. So किसी ने पूछा जिंदा आ रहा है ना? Then I could see मेरा घर just Vashi station से cross करेगा तो उस तरफ family close started. I wanted to enter into Vashi subway. किसी कार से मुझे Vashi तक drop मिला. Next morning also there was no communication, nothing. मैंने बोला चलो वाशी का सबवे से होते हुए चले जाएगा. तो that वाशी का सबवे आके देखा, it is full of water. Till that staircase. Then I need to be underground scuba diver to go that side. So it took 2 days to water to be drained. So Mumbai has learned this lesson. What is that? And we are prepared for the monsoon. Even this monsoon we can see. 2 days of heavy rainfall, what will happen? When your schools, everything shut up. And that's the greatest happiness the children can get. But ये जो excess पानी है, we can use through which water? Underground water to recharge. So can we do this rainwater harvesting in Maharashtra also? You have seen any of the buildings? No, not me. Why? Because हमको water scarcity आता ही नहीं तो why do you do? Unless and until somebody prick you, that is the time we need a But if there is no gadbad, are we going to plan anything? No. But Maharashtra, especially those regions which are devoid of rainfall, can do this practice, and we can use this very easily. There is some word which I will be giving. They call as water aquifers. You word suna? What is this? Sources. Very good. Sources. Is Maharashtra lacking the source of rainwater? Yes. Do this. That is the reason entire western Maharashtra, if I'm not so wrong, is fully dry. There is no rainwater at all. There is no well water. There is no irrigation. So ये आपको बहुत जरूरी करना. So this cannot be done on an individual level. This has to be done at a government level. But individual level, what we can do? Rainwater. Now are you getting why do you use about this word? This word only in the high rainfall. Even moderate rainfall we can do. But Rajasthan में वो अलग. Okay, so next one. RH is a common practice. RH is a common practice for those individuals who are involved in collecting the excess pure water, who are involved in collecting excess pure water, especially from the rainfall. Did I use the word rainfall? Then right, following rain. Following are the main techniques. Following are the main techniques to recharge. When I spell it, to recharge the underground aquifer. Put the second. Following are the main techniques to recharge. Following are the main techniques to recharge the underground aquifers. Okay, every bench is having a volume. Is there any person who haven't still received our volume? Everyone have received it. So try to bring both the volumes during this vacation lectures. Okay. So there is page number 555. There are certain points which I will be combining and giving. Don't copy. And you only ask me which point you want to be explained. Or let me read all. And first one, construction of a percolation pit. If I say percolation pits, you might have seen if this is a bore well, and this ऐसा कुछ रहेगा. They circle it and they try to cover it with stones, right? So that the excess पानी जो borewell से जाता है, it will go underground. Why they are covering it with a stone? So that water collection doesn't create any mosquito, and we are allowing the water to seep through. Second point, digging of trenches around the field. What is trenches? जो field का excess पानी है, that should drain into the trench and it should go underground. Next, building check dams. What are rivulets are? Like small streams. Rivulets come as a small stream. Check dams only during rainfall they will construct using a mud wall. Rainfall khatam, they remove the mud wall. The next, roof water can be easily collected without any head. Rooftop rainwater collected through PVC pipe. What is PVC? Plastic pipes. Okay. Water is filtered using sand and bricks. What is the sand and bricks? Sand and bricks. They are filtering the water. Is it so? Both are made out of soil, especially, and soil is the best ingredient to filter. Underground pipe water takes to the sump. What is that sump? You can write ground, inside the ground for immediate usage. Excess water from sump is taken to the well. Water from well, underline, recharges the underground water. Take water from the well later. I think it's a better points mein de dega. You want these points only or shall I give 2 or 3 points? Right, point number 1. What not दिया है but doesn't make complete meaning in that. Point number 1 for recharging. Construction and maintenance. Construction and maintenance. Point number 1. Construction and maintenance of underground percolation pits. Construction and maintenance of underground percolation pits. Second point, check dams. Check dams on water streams along with trenches, 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 along with trenches around the field. And the last point, that's it. Collecting water using rooftop rainwater collection. Plus. Change the para. He asked me the word recharge. I use it in the sentence and then I explain. Rooftop rainwater collection. Change the para. Hence, popular slogan. Hence, popular slogan of water management body. Make W and N capital. Now, Nana. Water management body. Put this slogan into double inverted comma. Water management body is arrest water and percolate water. Shall I allow you to write what is arrest water and percolate water? I know. I explain in detail. These topics in school they don't explain at all. Can anybody use this sentence and elaborate in 2 lines? What is its meaning? Lectures are lectures, either mine or some other. But I always want my students to be my inspiration. I will give the notes. You give me the words. Will you? What is the meaning? This one. What do you think? Because you are the future generation. हमारा तो generation खत्म. चलो.
We will follow them then.
But not in must be. You are independently doing. That's it. This is the age you should do it. Okay. Anybody from this side or this side, whoever wants to speak on this, arrest water and percolate water. No.
So we should
Good.
collect water in a large amount and let it seep through the soil.
Okay, you saying collecting water in large amount, quantity, large quantity and seep. Okay, very good. Come on. And my brain will be sticking to that same points which I have been explaining so many years. You can give me some new points, na? Yes, boy. You will. इतना भी old नहीं है, old is good. Anybody? Very good. Do not allow the water to join the drains. That is the meaning of the word arresting the water. Very good. Then percolate. Come on.
You allow the rainwater to seep down in the.
Okay, allow the water to seep. But how will you allow? You are not allowing now. That's a nice one. Through rooftop rainwater. देखो, boys are giving so many good answers. Even a girl also. What about others? Come on. Thinking. Feel free to speak, my dear. In other lectures, you are just dozing off. I know that. I want you to doze. Take one simple thing. If you are running out of your house without the permission of your parent, generally we do it. You are very decent. Somebody come and check you. किधर जा? आप बोला भी नीचे जा रहा हूँ, भी आ रहा हूँ. बोले ये कल भी बोला, आज भी वही बोल रहा हूँ. कब आएगा? बस अभी. And what is that? बस अभी 2 घंटे तक आएगा. फिर क्या? हमेशा थोड़ी छोटी का arrest करके देखते रहते. Allow me to calculate. What is it? Allow me. अरे थोड़ा तो brain को आराम दो. Every time books. And बच्चा कभी-कभी इतना every time तेरा ही मुंह में. Suddenly पापा बोलते मैं भी 10 साल से वही बोल रहा हूँ. कुछ नया. मम्मी बोलेगा जरा इधर आ. No. I was just saying. बेटा क्या बोलते? So in India I say very simple. I allow you to think and allow you to speak. Do the name. But if it is in a group you want to do masti, they are ready. Because that is the time nobody will catch it. I think picnic buses, I don't know, schools are taking you 10th standard, don't ask about UP, हम भी ले जाते हैं. But normally that picnic buses are the one thing which really, enchants them. So a bus आ गया, मतलब कौन सा picnic bus ना ठीक है. Before I could count who are they, already window से पीछे से 4 लोग चढ़ के बैठा है. And मैं counting करके इधर सर मैं already अंदर ही घुसा है. मैं कैसे क्या? Emergency exit. How quickly? Emergency exit से entry किया मैंने. And then when we are collecting back to the college, आ जाओ बेटे जल्दी क्यों सर आज ही खाने का. बोले एक ही दिन करे तो आप जाओ ना मुझे क्यों नहीं पता. अरे तू क्या कर रहा है मैंने मम्मी को बोला है पहला अरे तूने को बोला है बट आप जाओ नो प्रॉब्लम. So I am trying to arrest my student inside the classroom. Am I arresting you? Not arresting. Then I am allowing you to percolate. इधर percolate हो रहा है तो उधर ही उधर बैठा है. You are giving us notes. You are doing your दादागिरी. है ना? And you are not allowing us to think also. मैं सोच रहा था suddenly क्या? So I feel you are the best people to explain this word called arrest. I am the first person to give you what are the ideas to run away from the arrest, not officially. So we always believe Indian students are the best students to at least give some reply to our teachers. Respect, respect. क्या कभी कभी देखते अरे ये वाली सुना है छोड़ मत क्या करते तू आगे जा काम कर मतलब तू क्या करता सर आप जाओ सर आप बोल दो इधर क्या. And sometimes my college students they meet the friends so called सर ये वो है सर और बेशरम 2 दिन के बाद आके पूछे सर कैसा लगा मतलब कौन कैसा लगा सर खाली इंट्रो कर रहा है आप भूलिए बोले कि पसंद नहीं आया तो बोलो कल ही चेंज हो जाएगा तो चेंज हो जाएगा सर वो आइडियाज है सर नए नए आइडियाज आर यू अंडरस्टैंडिंग. I'm saying percolating is nothing but allow you to think freely. When will you think freely? Huh? When you get freedom. You are getting freedom. You are getting freedom. Freedom in what? The things that you are doing right, nobody will stop. If you are doing something wrong, who will be the first person to stop? Parents. Do you think they might have been stopped by their parents? Definitely. So when I am saying arresting for a good purpose, we are arresting water for good purpose? Yes. So now he said allow the water, wherever you find a ground area, try to have a percolation pit. What is percolation pit? Where there is a low level, the slope, and then the water has to see. So why did the water management raise the slogan? This slogan बहुत catchy है. How can I arrest the water? And when I have arrested the water, use them for which use? Future use, by allowing them to pass. Is it okay? Now I got sufficient points to write. Will you write on your own? Right. Very good. Right. I'll try to get that video of that arrest warrant after some time. It simply means, I'm directly giving the answer. It simply means excess rainwater should be What was that point I was giving? Check in your notebook. Second point. This popular slogan encouraged several citizens. This popular slogan encouraged several citizens to undertake water conservation at individual undertake water conservation at individual or community. You understand community? The whole village. Community level. Last point, community or individual or community level. Last point. Collecting the excess rainwater. Collecting the excess rainwater. Some are already in the sleeping mode. Good, right? Collecting the excess rainwater is the need of the day. Need. Collecting the excess rainwater is the need of the day to avoid future water scarcity. To avoid the future water scarcity problems. That's it. Seems to be a decent answer. If you want to add more points, you can do it. And come to page number 56. They have given this bamboo drip irrigation, and with that the chapter comes to an end. You can see it here. I'm just running through that small paragraph. Look at that page number 56. In Meghalaya, it is 200-year-old system. Tapping a stream and spring water. Hey, have you heard what is a spring? Spring? You know there is a country which is called as land of springs and geysers. The only country, one of the country in southern hemisphere. Two countries are there. In fact, one country is a continent. Southern hemisphere, very few countries are there. One is Australia and other is correct. New Zealand. New Zealand is a country which is called as country of springs and geysers. Either Mumbai mein ek area hai Jogeshwari. Might have some visited. There is not a big spring. That's a small spring. Water जो underground से चलता है. Hot springs भी है. Hot springs भी है. India में hot springs नहीं है. But we have Yellowstone National Park in the US. That's one of the biggest. They have springs. I mean they take that water because it has mineral property. And normally we say ये माता का पानी है या भगवान का वैसे कुछ नहीं है. It has some soluble minerals and it pours on your skin. Skin ailments are clear. Okay. So that. But मैं नहीं गया है. मेरा family member कुछ लोग पहले गया था बोला बहुत छोटा सा है and everyone tried to tap it and India है तो understandable. चल. So that is what spring. Second, about 18 to 20 liters that I've already given. Get transport over hundreds of meters and finally reduce 20 to 80 liters. The practice is carried out in following manner. Bamboo pipes are used to divert the perennial. So why they are using the word perennial springs? Or what does it mean? Throughout the year. ऐसे नहीं कि लोग बेचारा bamboo का पूरा setting किया और spring 2 महीने के लिए है बाकी 12 महीने 10 महीने dry है. On hilltops to lower reaches by gravity. ये तो मालूम है. Okay. Second, channel sections are made out of bamboo. What is channel section? Did I say one bamboo cut into half? ये middle में रहता है. आप लोग ने bamboo देखा है कि नहीं? Bamboo trees. Same. Then reduced channel section of the last stage enables water to be dropped near to the roots of the plant. If they connect it directly to the vegetation, this water will collect and go down to the plant. So this is what. If any question comes, they'll ask you very short question on bamboo drip irrigation. Now go to page number, the worksheet page. Okay. It's on page number 67 and 68. There are 8 questions altogether. I'll give you question number 7 because that comes in the board exam. Why did Pandit Nehru called multi-purpose as the temples of modern India? Very important question. The next, all things I think you can answer. Any of the question, page number 67, any of the question. Watershed development, you got a video. Did you see what is that? Now try filling 3 and 4 for me. 3, 4 and 5. By the time I erase the board, I will get ready for the next economics chapter. And we will go ahead with question number 7. Come on. 3, 4 and 5 right now. Those who do not have the volume, write it in the textbook. Don't waste the time. And those who have the volume, try filling it in a pencil. Pen is also allowed. Then I'll give you answer number 7 for you. 3, 4 and 5. 7 I am going to give. Well, boys, you can write. Any problem? Tell me.
Is the 3.5?
3, 4, 5. Yeah, they're writing or they're discussing there. Don't write only one line or one word. Try to fill up that gap, whatever the pages are given. Na? एक लाइन में पूरा आंसर लिखा पूरा blank नहीं लिखना चाहिए. And that pages whatever they have given. Space, I can say pages. Anybody needs my help in writing their answer, you can ask me.
Sir, what is watershed?
Then write down. It's not there.
No, sir.
Okay, leave that answer and complete the other answer. Done? Shall I give that watershed development to all?
Yeah.
The maps I'll be doing in one particular day. Okay, whatever map. Okay. Write down what is again it's there. You missed it. Okay. Okay, write down what is watershed development. Refers to watershed development refers to collecting the excess rainwater through through the diversion of a river water into small streams in the nearby field. Full stop. No sentence. It is effective management of. There's no space there. Land and vegetation. Effective management of land and vegetation to conserve and to improve the quality of water. To improve the quality of land and water. Through uniform supply. Through regular supply. Now that question, if somebody reads that question 7, first of all, you should know why the first Prime Minister of India called the temples of modern India. Was he correct in saying he damns the temples of modern India? First of all, how many of you know that whether it is a statement spoken by him only?
I don't know.
It's a simple thing here. Before independence, there were no dams. Correct? So what was the serious trouble to a country called India? Somebody wrote me Britishers. And they were the serious trouble. Right, Anna? But I said on one side people starved because there was no water. On other side people were dying because there was flooding. So how can we stop this? How can we stop this? Connect through a dam. So if you have, I don't know how many have this good habit of going to a temple, that's up to your personal reason. But generally we acquire that temple is a source of positive energy. Is it so? Temple, mosque, church, etc. etc. Why not in the house? Holy place. I always feel when I go to a temple or mosque or anything, people come with that positive energy. है ना? इधर जाने के बाद मेरा problem solve होगा. वो नहीं होगा या होगा, that is different. But at least एक positivity आता है. What is that word positivity? So at least I develop a positive frame of mind before entering a classroom. Although, however, he or she tries to make the lecture interesting, आप उसका मुंह ऐसा देखते जैसे कि क्यों अंदर आया तू? And as soon as the teacher goes out, hey, very good. And after 15 minutes, hey, yeah. Then I feel it's nothing like I allow you to have the maximum freedom, but that freedom can be used positively. What is that positively? आज अलगेश को ऐसा क्वेश्चन पूछने का ना उसका आंसर ही नहीं. क्यों पूछने का, वरना वो उल्टा और कुछ पूछेगा, चुप बैठ. है ना? We both are competing with each other. बाहर मिलने दे इसको दिक्कत. एक तो मुझे आंसर आता है और लड़की के सामने मेरा इंटरेस्ट एंड गर्ल्स आर आल्सो सिमिलर है ना लड़कों के सामने मेरे तो कचरा करके so I always feel nothing we are all friends together and we are just discussing तो फिर क्यों क्लास में है ना so what Pandit Nehru wanted to say to common people of India that as you go to a temple or mosque or whatever it is to save yourself dams are also doing the same. One, it avoids floods and it avoids drought and it reduces the intensity of which problem? Floods. That is why it is called as temples of which India? Modern India. So let's write that answer. Then we can come to interesting chapter. I'll take it very slow. Right up. That answer number 7. Those who do not have the volume, put page number and UT page number and write it in a note. Wait. The first Prime Minister of India, the first PM of India, referred, the first PM of India referred the above sentence or a statement because. Okay, don't write that because like a WhatsApp format, पूरा लिखो. Substitute it in the BCOZ लिखा है. मतलब ये क्या because? Don't write that. Because dams save lives are not life. Dams save is watching what is going on. Dams saved lives LIVE of lakhs of Indians. Saved the lives of lakhs of Indians. Don't make it plural. By avoiding droughts, drought and reducing floods. Floods. In the entire sentence is full of body work and words. And reducing floods. I'll make it simple. One more sentence. Reducing floods, avoiding droughts and reducing floods. Before independence, several lives, Indian lives, were lost. WERE. Before independence, several lives were lost due to famine. You know what is famine? Yes. Which famine was popular? No, your question is wrong. What is popular? It was a tragedy. Several famines. What did I say? Due to famine and large-scale flooding. In high rainfall regions. Large-scale flooding in high rainfall regions. अभी आप अपना व्यू देगा without saying according to me. Examiner आपसे पूछता नहीं है. फिर भी बोलना पड़ेगा. So full stop. अरे है इधर लिख रहा है उसलिए मैं देख के one line only I'll finish it. They are giving me target. One line में finish हो जाएगा. So he was absolutely right. Who's this he? He was absolutely right. Since temples act as a savior. You know what a savior? Savior of human life. बस ये कितना सच है झूठ है मालूम नहीं है. It is as per him, not for us. Savior of human life. बस that's all. Is there any other answer you feel you will be not able to write? Any other answer? So this had to be taken as an assignment, not assignment, homework. I'll be checking on coming next lecture. I think coming next lecture will be in the evening. Then write this topic, new page, sectors of Indian economy, copy down this. Plus. Chalo. Copy down this, putting today's date in a new page, same notebook. Then we'll go ahead. Copy down the entire section. Sectors of the Indian economy. And this is the word. Keep geography and economics as one. I don't think you need two separate notes. Schools are really going to reopen, I think. Acha. Am I most probably with your school portions? Unit test अगर है, one chapter of geography, one chapter of economics. How many chapter tests is done here? Only economics first chapter. And geography का R&D नहीं हुआ, resource and development. Very soon it will happen. And write down this topic. Yeah, I used to write in a computer. You also come. Second lecture, Smith, you come here. First bench. Why? I am asking why. Yes, become a disruptive element. Shall I explain if you have written? Hello, jaldi. नहीं इसमें इंग्लिश ज़्यादा देता हूँ लिखने का क्रम. What are the resources? Wait, my dear, that word is clear. That video. Break में बता. Shall I? No. Copy quickly. This is on the left-hand margin. What do you need to understand all this? इसलिए मैं खड़ा बिना ये लिखना है.
So what is PS?
Primary sector, secondary sector, and tertiary sector. So in the notes also you can write some short forms. PS, SS, है ना? TS, because it reduces time.
So that is unemployment and underemployment.
Underemployment, correct. And that is NREGA. And that same program has been renamed as Manrega, but in our portion it is NREGA only. So even if at all by chance it comes at Manrega, the only word is M, Mahatma Gandhi. Baki to National Rural Employment Guarantee Act. Yeah, but tell me. Why are you having ideas in Mura? इतना बड़ा बेंच है इधर जगह नहीं.
वो सारी जगह
नहीं
ऐसे करके
नहीं. Yesterday somebody from abroad told me that there is IPL finally going on. Wait, मैं कल ही तो आया. And then I tuned the channel to see players के बीच में एक actor बार-बार बहुत नाचा. शाहरुख खान. Completely hated for all this stuff.
Why?
Because BCCI won them earlier. पहले बहुत नखरा चालू रहता था. मेरा टीम में तो चुपचाप बैठने इधर को. He was asking, what was it a good match or a?
इससे बोला फाइनल नहीं देखा
CSK
वो खुद भी नहीं कर
Charlie might have put some money. वैसे भी एक टाइम था उसका हर एक मूवी में उसी को अवार्ड जाता था तो पब्लिक को ले पैसे कैसे shall we I just want IPL final this year champion is suddenly जीके पूछा और मुझे मालूम नहीं कौन सी तीन बार जीता CSK 4 times Mumbai also 5 times
इस बार 10th पोजीशन
शाहरुख को पैसे का तो कोई कमी है नहीं कुछ भी कर पूरा फैमिली के साथ बैठ के चालू रहता है वो ना जूही चावला मैच है क्या और तुम दरबार चल shall I start explaining everyone have copied come on quickly so that I can give you 5 minutes quick 7 minutes so while writing what is the idea you have developed this chapter sectors. So whenever we talk about any economy, we have primary sector, we have secondary sector, and we have tertiary. And is there a need to divide the economy like this? So what is the base? I say it is the activity involved in this and this. Primary, normally in India we say agriculture, correct? Or we have, let us discuss. Secondary, normally we have industries. If I say industries, then we'll put factories as well. No? And how about the third sector that we have to discuss? We call it service. I mean, services are something which is different from that of these two sectors. Is these two sector and this sector different? Yes. How different it is? Here we make goods. Here we make finished goods. Here we do not make any goods. We only sell them. You might be going to a hotel for eating food, maybe once or twice or more than that. Food to अच्छा ही है, but which is you feel? What is that word service? Is it tangible or intangible? You know what is tangible? No. It is intangible, which you cannot see. Neither you can quantify it. You go to a doctor again and again, not for the medicine, but he makes him feel that you are not a patient. Then you will ask him, too late, मैं तुझे treatment Generally, doctors का मुंह कैसा रहता है? आप अगर एक health problem अच्छा, रुकने का अच्छा Suddenly you will write 11 tests. ये कर ले, वो कर ले, ये सब क्या? पूरा करके. And if your tests are good, मतलब not any serious problem, he is very unhappy. तो क्या होगा? अरे सब तो positive है, कुछ नहीं. Because what does it mean? He is going to service by not producing any goods. So for a country like India, we say 2024. Public बोला रुको, 4th June आने. What is that? Results are very I seriously assume that I get a holiday from my college. I want to sit at home. Early morning 9 o'clock counting started, right? And हाँ चाय के साथ जो discussion चालू रहता है, and you should watch it. If you get a holiday, please watch it. And normally पापा generally बैठते हैं, तो मेरा पापा ने मुझे वो आदत डाला. And एक स्टेट से रिजल्ट आते रहेगा, फिर इधर से एक पद करेगा, उधर से एक करेगा. कभी-कभी तो राहुल गांधी बोलते मैं जीत गया, फिर नीचे आया नहीं तो हार गया. And there's a comedy of errors. Last counting होने तक ये लोग मानता नहीं. And Mr. Kejriwal yesterday only announced in the TV after coming from there, I just watched the news and 2 तारीख को मैं अंदर चली जाऊंगा. वो तो वैसे भी तुझे जाना ही है. जेल में इंटरिम बेल है ना. Then मैं जेल में बैठ के पूरा न्यूज़ देखूंगा. पंजाब और दिल्ली वाले मुझे बिल्कुल ना कुछ नहीं करने का. अरे ये गारंटी थोड़ी लेके चलते हैं. People have voted ना. In Punjab and Delhi, आप government is saying. Suddenly हमारा I don't want to name which department हमारा एक ऑफिस हेल्पर ने पूछा सर इलेक्शन के बाद एकनाथ शिंदे बदल जाएगा तो बोला नहीं एकनाथ शिंदे नहीं बदलेगा that is a state election this is a central सर हम तो शिंदे को बदलने के पीछे लगे बोला रुक जा 1 साल के बाद वो इलेक्शन आएगा तब शिंदे का मालूम पड़ेगा whether he will become the next CM or not So we always believe there is total confusion. Confusion of what, which sector is doing what. But one thing is very clear, for the last 10 years or 15 years, India is becoming the fastest developing country in the world. We are in the 5 trillion target. Now we are in 3 trillion. And we are in the 5th position. Top 5 में है India. जबकि मनमोहन सिंह जब था top 14 या top 20 में था. Slowly India is ebbing away. You know what is ebbing away? To become the next superpower. Whether it becomes a superpower or super flop, it's all in the hand of politician. है ना? No sir, मेरे हाथ में है. That's correct. And every person who has voted, India में secret ballot है. You know what is secret ballot? नहीं बता. तो मेरा पापा बोलता है किसको वोट डाला? जो भी पार्टी जीतेगा वो मेरा वोट से. हर एक लोग ऐसे बोलते रहते हैं सीक्रेट बैलेट है, किसी को नहीं पता. So whenever we disclose, we say the party which gets the highest tries to form the government. That you know, your history, your politics, it will explain. So here I feel the sector which is highest performing is primary sector. People say no. Is it secondary sector? No. Is it tertiary sector? You say maybe. Why is maybe? Because this sector is the sector for which you are all working for. Is it so? So I might become a doctor, I might become an engineer, chartered accountant, etc. etc. So you are placing yourself into which sector? Somebody matter what I'm trying to say? So even primary sector, India being an agricultural economy, even today, 40% of the employment comes directly from where? From the agriculture. So can I forget the sector called primary? No. Whereas America has hardly, you want to compare US, it's hardly 6.
Developed nations
Correct. It is only 9%. Whereas here they go more than 64%. India ka just opposite.
46.
So we always believe that performance of these sectors might determine the which stage of an economy, the development stage. But can I completely say नहीं सर चलो हम लोग पूरा tertiary sector पे ध्यान देते हैं and forget which sector? India cannot, because India is superbly or based from long time as agriculture. But slowly the shift is from where? Primary to secondary and from secondary to tertiary. Okay, I'll come back. I'm just interested. And you can